Right, a little tour of the outside. And there's the exhaust for the heater. Should be able to see it there. One side window, 240 hookup, and there's the bracket to secure my e-bike on. That's where the three-way fridge vent used to be, which I took out a long time ago. Just didn't like it at all. Sliding window. On top, the solar panel. Some brackets to connect the tarp to. My TV aerial and my voot vent come light. Back of the seat is some chairs, table, room for other few odds and ends underneath there. Some storage under the seat for odds and ends. There's the toilet, liquids, more storage. The shelf there for various odds and ends, and some shelving. I can store large things. My DAB radio adapter. My water bottle for the shower. Fitted this armrest in because it didn't have one. There's an isolator switch for the electrics in the back, and that's a remote control for the inverter. More storage under the seat where I keep the gas bottle spare. The back panel between the van front and back is fully insulated. And so into the interior. Quite a bit of storage there. There's my shower mat and rail. And there's the shower, which I'll go into more detail in a second. So there's the gas shower. There's the pump, on-off switch, isolating valve. There's my water bottle. There's the shower. So an old tent pole. There's a curtain rail. Same at the bottom, keep it secure. Suckers on the side. From the other side. All ready. Here's me switching it on. That's it kicking in, and it's hot. Here's the main cabinet that used to be a dining room unit in the previous life in the 80s. With all the pots and pans, nice and tidy behind there. Table. And pull-out unit. I store all my food. In that unit we have a pressure cooker, a couple of pots and pans, a small frying pan, another pan, some bowls, bigger frying pan with removable handle, the plates, bowl and kettle. The Ridge Monkey, which is a brilliant piece of kit for frying up, etc. And a stack of collapsible bowls. Double burner and grill, and underneath is my cutlery container. And shelving for matches, lighters, etc. Upper shelving for knickknacks and large kitchen utensils. And there they are. A large shelf for cups, glasses, candle holders. More storage. More cupboards. My water container and wheelie bin. This is where my hookup connects to, with various outputs for 13 amp sockets in the van, isolated fuses. In the back of that cupboard there. There's one of the sockets. There's another. Enough 12 volt lights to light a football field. These two are on dimmers. So there's the mood lighting, which you can alter to different colours. There's about 20 different colours, I think. Nice background light when you're watching TV, and to make it a little bit more homely, sometimes I light some candles. These candles don't half heat the van up lovely in the winter. Floor is cushion floor. These rugs on top. Got a fan for cooking when it gets hot. And this opens up. Let out the heat or cool air in. Priceless when it's cooking in here. It's also got a fly net, or I put up insulation when it's cold. There to make up the mattress for the spare bed when we use it. This is the other half. And there's the third that makes it all up. Behind that is a window shelf for all sorts of knickknacks. That's my Wi-Fi router. Got various USB and cigarette lighter sockets spread about. There's my TV, which you connect a Fire Stick up to when I got Wi-Fi.
Grand piano.
Behind the TV, more cupboards and shelves. Moving below the bed is a toilet and some big storage units. And the essential bar, all held in place by bungee cords. Between a little cubby hole for shoes, and there's the vents for the Propex heater. Behind my essential bar is the Propex heater and a toolbox. There's one of the leisure batteries. carbon monoxide alarm and a voltmeter. This is the Dometic CF26 compressor fridge, which is absolutely brilliant. Cools down to, well, anything from 10C to minus 18C. All thermostatically controlled, very efficient on electric. Can be worked on 12 volt or 24 volt. Stores nicely against the bulkhead. I'm going to put a shelf overhead for putting shoes or whatever. On the side panel behind the fridge, got a stool down the bottom. That's the Propex heater controller at the top. Battery analyzer, the solar panel controller, the fuses, the battery charger when I'm hooked up, 150 watt power inverter, some tissues and a fire blanket. Dustpan and brush, kitchen roll holder. There's a dimmer switch for when I've got this light on and the 240 volt system.
Digital sound.
Another shelf, key holder, another cupboard, odds and ends in. These hooks are for a curtain which I install in colder months.
And tubular bells.
Back of the bed rest, I've got a 240 volt inverter for when I want to charge up the e-bike, 1000 watt, so it's quite a beast. There's its isolating switch. Behind this unit is my 2 leisure batteries and my gas bottle. On the side of the unit I've got some netting just to store some odds and ends, and this thing for storing my walking poles, and this is the pull down washing pole shelf which converts to that. The other side door. To see how the bedding system works. The main bed is a memory foam mattress. That's the headrest, which is a foldable chair. Pull this out. Get the legs right. Pull the long one out, the same. And just put all the mattresses in. And there you go, double bed. The end part of the bed also converts into a nice comfy chair for when we're watching TV. The insulation for the windows are triple layer with a nice fleece backing. There's one on the side door. There's one on the big side panel. Together with my little spy hole for when I want to have a look at the sun rising or the weather, whatever. I'll close this up. So that's the end of my van tour. After about 5 years of constant improvements and modifications, I think I've almost got it done now, but never say never.